the chance to see him, meet him, and attend his 4 days Unleash Your Power Within program. And this gentleman is a man of big heart, and you know, he is so sincere, so loving, and yes, he's so strong. I have learned so much from him over the last 10 years, and I had a very privilege and honor to train with him in the program that we have been doing together that's marketed by Success Resources. This man has lots of wisdom, lots of knowledge. Just a bit of background, he is, his name is Michael Liu, and I call him GrandMaster Michael Liu. Why GrandMaster? Very simple. He is in Taekwondo martial art for the last 47 years, ladies and gentlemen. 47 years. And today he has gotten the 8th Dan degree black belt in Taekwondo through the contribution that he has given out to the society, to his country, to his student. And he's been a referee with National SEA Game. He's been the referee of referees. He's been training referees to take charge of becoming a better leadership in terms of refereeing the students. He has trained thousands of champions, you know, over the years, and now he has expanded his program online to Portugal, to Europe, globally. Now this guy is iconic, and I have so much to learn from him until today. So he's going to be here with us to share his experience. But before that, I'd like to introduce him with a video first. And after this video, he'll on the camera, and that's where we will start to have our conversation. So sit back, relax, and watch the video. Shermin, please roll. Thank you. Okay. Good afternoon, GrandMaster.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for your willingness to take out your busy schedule and put up the next 30 minutes with us and with the audience to share your experience of your transformation. Thank you so much on that. And also, as you have audience, hello, if you have watched the video, yeah, that's GrandMaster Michael in the video, but this is him live in person. It's not as scary as you think. He has a heart of gold. So, GrandMaster Michael, could you share with the audience a little bit about yourself? You know, your Taekwondo experience over the years of knowledge and wisdom that you've gathered.
Well, martial arts have been in my life, and along the way, I meet a lot of good people. Very especially said are some Korean masters. And of course, in the later years, you know, even in Europe, you know, especially mentioned is also another grandmaster from Sweden, yeah, Mr. 𝚐𝚘𝚎. You know, I love him so much. He have actually transformed my mind about refereeing in a very different way. He's a great man. So why not? If people can share the good thoughts with us, why not? So yes. It's actually my honor to serve, you know, to serve this living legend and to work with you. And of course, not forgetting Success Resources, who have kindly invited me for this particular short interview.
Yes.
I'm all ready.
Thank you, GrandMaster. So the last 10 years, you have been one of the leading facilitator for a camp that's marketed by Success Resources. And we've been through that camp. We have went through the Success Resources program. We have gained so much transformation.
Thank you.
And because of the limited time that we have over the years, and even though we have heard of Tony Robbins, for as long as the last 5, 6, 7 years, just that we did not, or you did not have the opportunity and time to actually attend. Of course, most of the time he's actually overseas in Australia or even in US. And finally, he came back last year, and thank God you are there for the program, and I witnessed your transformation.
Yes.
From day 1 to day 4. And I remember when you came out of the room, you were just saying, "Oh my God, oh my God." You just can't describe in words, but it's just your expression, your emotion, your whole being just changed. Now, 47 years of Taekwondo, you being a GrandMaster, I know you for more than 10 years. I've seen you, being so strong, but in that event itself, I saw you like melt and mellow down. Tell us what happened. What has changed?
Actually, it's actually very mind-blowing, While I thought that I've done a lot, okay, but I think for him doing one session of 18,000 people, it's crazy. And he's like back to back, it's real heavy stuff. Could you imagine? I always I wanted to share so much on this, is that because the 4 days that we've gone through, they dig so deep into us, into our heart, our soul, and we got to really search it so much, it's just like exhuming somebody from a grave, so that you'll be like, hey, wake up. It's either you pick it up or you lose it forever, So I think for a living legend like him, if we could, we should. Anthony Robbins is a legend. That man, his programs, are always very grinding into the heart, body, and soul, and the mind as well. So I think this is one of the best things that we should really enjoy right now, while he's still around, it should not be like an artist, after being not here, then everybody is like, oh, that's a good, the Last Supper painting, that kind of stuff. Enjoy him, and for his huge heart and his huge amount of energy and his team of people and his setup. Oh my God.
Amazing.
No words to describe.
100%. And maybe you can share with us, because you talk about healing, you talk about letting go, you talk about trusting the process. With those words that you have actually shared with me, right? What would you say to somebody who is at your level, or somebody who maybe not at your level, as in somebody who is going through some process, some hardship, some disappointment during this period of time? How would you think Tony Robbins Unleash Your Power Within program can help them, just like how it has helped you?
To me, I think it's more like a wake-up call. Either you wake up or you don't. And then, if you don't, just say thank you, And it's just like something like, suddenly you forgot to wake up yesterday.
Yeah.
So what is it to me? So you decide, because COVID-19 hit us worldwide. It's going to be a new norm, a new era, a new direction, a new path, a new journey. It's not up to you to decide. It's not up to us to decide. It's not up to the government of the day to decide. Yeah, you can be so good, you can be so strong, and suddenly you might be positive in COVID, you spread to someone, but we can recover. If you start being so fearful and you don't think of something else that you should be doing, then it's good to listen to the government of the day. Stay at home, be safe. Yeah, and you stay at home. If you don't exercise, you don't do your work, you don't do what you need to do, or you move your mind to think or create something, or go online to study something, that's where the whole mind is going to be jammed. Yeah, and then that's why I've got friends who put on 10, 15 kg. You know, thank God I lost 8 to 9 kg.
Yes.
I work very hard on online with my juniors, you know, in whatever way it takes. I attended my ETU's online seminar on para taekwondo with my grandmaster over in Sweden, you know. Yeah, it's a process, you know. It's a pace that we got to do. And we still got to do whatever it takes, whatever you need to do to support the local community who needs the support. You know, yes, we can think for ourselves, but what about others? You know, when you have a generous heart, at the end of the day, just being generous at home, it's not going to help.
Yeah.
This is the best time to earn your riziki, to earn your boon, to earn your merits.
That's right.
At the same time, you have to be taking care of yourself, and you got to follow through whatever you need to do.
Yes.
So other than that, is one of the best thing that I always learn from this icon and legend is that he taught me a lot about letting it go, which is also part of a process we always do in our camps, you know. The ego part, the status part. Don't forget that we come in naked. We'll go naked too.
Yes.
After somebody give you a good bath, you know. Same thing when you came, somebody gave you a good bath and woke you up. And then if you leave, same thing. So what is there to be so, you know, I'm not saying a word. It's just only an expression.
Yep.
You define it. It's not up to me. I'm not a judge. You know, we are not gods. You know,
Yep.
so if this is how, once we start letting go of all this, then we will have to be at a stage where we'll be lighter, so-called less or no stress, less burden, less baggage, less skeletons, you know, in the closets.
Yes.
Perhaps the closet is up here, you know. So this is how I felt the most able kind of a situation during the 4 days that we have in UPW. And the impact that we have is like, until now, suddenly think of it, a process. It reminds me of that, you know. It reminds me of the moment. And yeah, I mean, we are human after all. So why? Men can't hear? This is not right, you know. Why? Why should you control it so much? Only you mean we are weak when we cry? But you know that actually when you cry, those are the tears of strength,
That's right.
you know. So
Right.
from this man, anything goes. You know, he's such a humble, able person, and then walking just right in front of you, he give you a fist bump as you go along, you know.
Yep.
Yeah. And could you imagine dealing with about 18,000 people? Oh my God, you know. And it's the power is as powerful as it is. So it
That's right.
doesn't mean that you're right in front, then you are the best. He can go up to the back and give you a high five and give you a fist bump, you know, that kind of stuff, you know. That is how
Exactly.
humble he is. So is
Exactly.
it the money he's talking about? He's the living legend. So why not we enjoy the moment that we can share with him? I'm actually
Yes.
looking at other of his seminars that are actually very mind-boggling too, you know. So when Danny spoke to me and together with SR saying that how about if we have this live interview, I said anytime, you know, certain time it's people have served you. It's your time to serve people.
Thank you, Master.
That is the beginning towards a new thing that you need to do all the time. You don't have
Powerful.
a chance. If you don't have a chance to serve other people, you want to do something. You want to serve. During the MCO, I served 30,618 packet
That's
of
what.
vegetarian rice.
That's something that I want to bring up because Tony Robbins talk.
Yeah, but
Tony
at the end
Robbins
of the
talk
day,
about.
there's nobody to receive it. There's no kitchen to cook it. There's no transportation logistic to send it to them over a 3-month period. 3 months, every day about 350 packs. But we know that this is an endless, pitiless project.
Yeah.
That is exactly why our icon, he has got his project, which is feeding millions of people everywhere. So mine is nothing. Worked 10 years with Success Resources over in Warrior Camp, we have done only about 15,000 people. 10 years. My God, this legend with a stroke of a pen, one event, 15,000, 18,000. And now virtually online, he's going to do virtual UPW. Oh my God, they're talking about 20,000 people. Isn't it mind-boggling? Could you imagine the kind of logistics? And they're asking, you need crews. I was like, what?
That's right.
That kind of stuff, it's borderless. The world is getting borderless. We are all becoming global citizens.
100%.
That is a good step towards a futuristic kind of event. He's a very good leader for sure.
Thank you,
I
Master.
honor that man.
Thank you. You see, I want to acknowledge you and appreciate you because Tony Robbins says the secret to living is giving. And over the last 3 or 4 months, in fact, even now, you have been updating reports that you have been giving out food, you have been delivering food, you have been selling to the poor. I mean, today you have touched more than 30,000 lives. I know it's not a big thing to you, but it's like just a delivery. But you know what? It's the effort that you put in, right? That demonstrated contribution and giving. Even though those people may not want it, but the very fact is the act of you taking the action to serve shows a lot of humility and humbleness about you. And this is the thing that we have been learning. It's giving, it's serving, and that's how we live our life. And I just this short conversation I've learned, I'm reminded again that we come naked, we live naked.
Agreed.
Truly, there's nothing to be fearful of. Nothing. So much time, like GrandMaster, we are stuck in our comfort zone, we are stuck in our pit hole. And sometimes we just need somebody to say something, a preview, a workshop, even this moment that we have, to awake somebody, you see. Because this is how life should be, right? There should not be any fear, there should not be any things that hold us back from our potential and our greatness. And this is what you're demonstrating. I mean, look at the medals you have right at the back. I mean, those are an example of training champion. And I believe those are the medals that belong to your student.
From those days, some are mine.
Yeah.
My children, my students, some of them are foreigners. They say, GrandMaster, can I leave this for you? Being a souvenir, my journey, I'm back to Sweden. Can I leave this with you?
Nice.
I'm back to US. I want to leave this with you. So things like that, So
yeah.
Like I said, all this is for a purpose, I must also have gratitude for, if you don't mind me saying, the Pure Life Society in Malaysia that, gave me the first opportunity, my classmate,
Yes.
𝚆𝚊𝚜𝚜𝚡, and then, of course, my 𝚆𝚊𝚜𝚜𝚜, Jeff, a very low profile man, where his Bodhicitta Buddhist Association, they are the main contributors for all the fundings and the connections to have the logistic to send the food out every day.
Yeah.
So to me, I think I did little, just only this little. But like now, after doing the 30,618 packets of rice, vegetarian rice for during the MCO from 30th of April until 28th of April until 28th of July.
Oops. GrandMaster Michael is hanged now at this moment. Okay.
You know, where we continue to do that. You know, we should continue to do that. So after this, now I'm still sending grocery to the refugees here with another organization called the 𝚆𝚊𝚜𝚜𝚜. Another friend of mine, Richie, you know, nice man, 7 years in operation of this 𝚆𝚜𝚜𝚜 Foundation. And ever since I stopped the sending of rice to the people, now I send grocery.
Thank you.
A lot of refugees are on, you know, and they still need it. You know, and they have been asking for more, but I said we are all within context, you know. So it's not about me. It's not about me. It's about them. You know, it's about the children. You know, some of them bring down the children and it's like, oh my God, it's so small, young kids, you know, and then we cannot hug them. We cannot give them a lift or something. So what we could provide is just only normal groceries, at least, even though now we are restricted MCO. Our MCO in Malaysia is until end of the year.
Yeah.
Don't have a reason. We don't fly out, you know. We cannot fly out. We're not allowed to fly out. So that is an area that we should not jeopardize the whole scenario. We must contain that. Of course, the government is doing whatever best, and we have to listen and follow instructions. But even though, like I said, I've been a naughty guy, you know, I'm recalcitrant. You know, I haven't listened to what my prime minister said and stay at home, be safe. But every day I leave the home to deliver the goods, deliver the grocery. But I always have a very safe distance away from them. Please stay there. Don't come. I will come to you. You know, so that kind of stuff. You know, we have got to take care for ourselves. If we
100%.
don't, how? You know. So this is how I felt. You know, this is my biggest lesson I learned. And then if from here itinerary, our legend Tony Robbins says, and not only says, and it does. Why can't we do it? You know, it's just a duplicating process, and I'm trying to teach my intern to duplicate the process so that more people will have that.
Yes.
You know, so
Thank
you
you
for the opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity.
Powerful, powerful. And what is one? I know Tony Robbins, we have for this event. If there's one biggest takeaway you've gotten from UPW, just one, what would that one lesson be? And how do you think that one lesson can help the audience that's watching now?
Being humble. Be yourself. You don't need the drama. You don't need the drama to show people whatever it is. So you got to decide if that's the path that you choose. Humbleness will bring in a lot of things, a lot of areas that can lead you to more ways of receiving and giving at the same time. So it might not be just about, it might not be about power, but it's all about being able to be peaceful with yourself.
Thank you, GrandMaster.
Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think that is very powerful. Short sharing, but I think it's impactful. Definitely has given me some insights and making me remember to feel alive again. So appreciate that very, very much. GrandMaster, appreciate you. I'm looking forward for the next episode in time to come. I'd like to invite you again back to give more wisdom and more knowledge to our audience, and hopefully they can benefit more from here. Thank you very much for this, GrandMaster Michael, and I look forward again.
Namaste.
To talk to you.
My honor to share.
Thank you, GrandMaster. Namaste. Thank you. So that's episode 16. Today, Mission to Mastery, the UPW way, Danny Sun edition. And if you have been watching this for the last 30 minutes and felt that this message, if somebody should hear this, click on the button and share. Because Tony Robbins says the secret to living is giving. And what GrandMaster Michael is doing right now is truly contributing and serving. It's no longer about the money. It's no longer about, no longer about the expectation. It's unconditional giving. When's the last time you give something to yourself? When's the last time you give yourself a gift? When is the last time you buy something for yourself? When is the last time you invest something for yourself? So that you can grow, you can contribute, you can become better. GrandMaster just said the biggest impact he learned is to be humble, ladies and gentlemen. For it done black degree belt GrandMaster to say that, right, is truly humbling. For him to be coming down to the ground and serving people, it's exactly what Tony is doing. Serving, giving. And it's unconditional. Of course, some of you could be saying, if it's unconditional, then give the UPW for free lah. Thank you. You may have that thought. First thing first, I've been in this business for 15 years. When you give free things, people don't freaking appreciate. Second thing, even I give you for free, when something is given free, someone is being compromised. For example, how about people who are on Zoom call, the team that is doing the operation behind the scene, the cost of the building, the cost of the file, of the material. When it's given free to you, something is being compromised. So, and research shows that when you put something down, when you put an exchange in terms of money, in terms of your time, in terms of your energy, the return will be much higher in terms of your learning, in terms of your input, in terms of being impactful. So yes, be yourself, be humble. That's the easiest thing. As what Tony Robbins says, the easiest thing in life is to be yourself. Once you're yourself, you approve yourself, you love yourself, things will just come to you magically. Just gotta be consistent, man. So this is truly awakening again, Monday, Magical Monday. Something I learned again, come naked, live naked. There's absolutely nothing to be fearful of. Wherever you are right now, take massive action and do something. Because now is the time. Now is the time. And if you're still thinking, should I go for the program? Should I not? Just go. Just go. Why? At the end of the day, right, it's only $295 USD. At the end of the day, it's only 4 days of your life. Whether you like it or not, that 4 days is going to be gone. But it's only 4 days of your life. But these 4 days could be the turning point and transformational time of your life. It could be. And the best part is this. If you look at the website, Tony Robbins offer money back guarantee. If this program doesn't help you, doesn't benefit you on day one, take back the money. Take it back. But if it can help you, not only that, it can help your family, your community, your family, your friends, your community, it's 100% worth it. So go for it. missiontomastery.com. Log into the website, get your ticket, purchase it, get it, attend the program. It's life-changing. That's it for today. Looking forward to see you tomorrow on episode 17, and I'll share with you more details on how you can come to UPW program on the lessons that I'm going to share as well. Okay? Take care. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow.